Not bad, huh? Mm-hmm. We got him. Something is better than nothing. Okay. A little community gang slack. A little community gang slack. Getting ready, guys. I'm getting ready to eat. Getting ready to chill, guys. Man. Time to take a break. Uh-oh. What happened? Getting ready, guys. Okay, we're done here. Let's move on. Getting ready. Set the rotation in order. This is one. How we doing over here? Not bad, not bad. A little community gang slacking. Getting ready. And we're gonna have to rotate. We're gonna have to rotate. We're getting ready, guys. Very ready, guys. Oh, we have more movement. There we go. So once I focused away, the individual was instructed to come back out. We have movement. Let's see where he's going to. Oh, okay. The white utility work van has been deployed again. Look at how much merchandise they are carrying inside that resident, guys. No work permit, okay? No work permit. They are making, they're making bank. They are investing a lot of money on that property, guys. There's a lot of money being involved here. On command signal, of course. There we go. There's a lot of movement. A lot of movement, guys. There we go. Not moving as fast. They're a little more tired now. Not much movement as before. Eye contact. Okay. Okay, the individual is retrieving items from his vehicle. At least we have a better idea what's going on. Okay, back in business. Back in business. Waiting. The individuals are coming out. Waiting. There we go. Little music. It's the weekend. Okay, this is the owner. Right there, he is leaving. That's the owner right there. And that's the vehicle. Right there, that's the owner of that resident at 5130. That's the owner right there. Oh, it looks like he's gonna park over here. Even better. Even better. Nice vehicle. Nice color. This is the owner of 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. He's the owner of here, and the white utility work van will be parking there instead. Okay, so there's no hiding today. Here we go. That's the owner. There we go. This is exclusive video surveillance. You're only going to see it here, guys. You're not going to see this nowhere else unless I got a competitor that I don't know about. But exclusive video surveillance of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics involving our owner. Okay, this owner is clearly involved in criminal activity because there's no building permit. And look at all this work they're doing. Look at all that residue on the steps. You saw all that merchandise being hauled upstairs running on command signal. And obviously, this is well protected by Town Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic and Town Cicero officials to disassociate themselves from any wrongdoing or incrimination of criminal activity. There we go. There we go. That's the main owner right there. That's the main owner right there. And that's the driver that usually makes periodic deliveries, Hawthorne Track Fresh horses. Let me repeat that. That is the driver, heavy-set guy, wearing a brown t-shirt, making periodic deliveries, Hawthorne Track Race horses, utilizing horses for long-distance traveling of narcotics. On video. Oh, look at what we have here. There we go. They're wearing a mask, but they're going to need more than a mask to work in those hazardous conditions. Once again, they have no idea what wet sanding is. Wet sanding, you will eliminate that. Okay? This is the weekend, guys. This is the weekend. And that's the reason why I'm being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Go on YouTube, Tech Ingredients, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. That's another reason why the police officers are not in the area to see if I respond. Since 2003, year and present 2026. And it's Saturday, May 30th, 2026, 11:10 a.m. Okay, over a decade of electronic harassment. And this is how they're able to silence their victims. But Town Cicero is going to have to continue spending a lot of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds to do so. Okay, it's going to take a lot of money, guys. It won't be that easy. We have a beep, a distraction, of course. Used from time to time. The silent alarm has been triggered. The silent alarm has been triggered. This is a golden day. This is a golden day because we were able to have on video the owner of this prime real estate that obviously it has survived before and after evidence of fire. No investigation, cover-up by paramedics, law enforcement, and fire department, guys. This is big, okay? Especially Town Cicero officials and our present mayor, Larry Dominic. There we go. This is big, guys, and it's involving children. And look at how confident they are, and obviously with no building permit displayed. And the majority of the individuals in this area are affiliated somehow with organized crime. Second character witnesses. Okay, they continue having a public meeting. That's a public meeting taking place. At 11:12 a.m. 11:12 a.m. Saturday morning, May 30th, 2026. Booyah. And video. I am excited. We come a long way, baby. We come a long way. Everything comes to light sooner or later, guys. Sooner or later. That's the way it is, guys. That's life. All that running. all that mumbo gumbo jumbo for nothing. For nothing. Because these individuals. Here we go. You want to try that again? You want to try that again? You sure that's a good idea? You sure that's a good idea? This is your livelihood, guys. Remember that. Remember that. You're not going to be able to afford these nice items that you usually are accustomed to. You might want to think about that. You might want to keep your mouth shut. We're waiting, guys. 11:13 a.m. Saturday, May 30th, 2026. Hard-headed. They're hard-headed, guys. But that's what happens when you get high on your own supply. They need to stay up with that gin and that juice and that sauce. That's it. Plenty of narcotics all over the place. This is a trap house, guys. This is a trap house. Well documented on a social media platform. And now these individuals are enjoying a nice public meeting. Enjoying the scenery. And obviously plans in the future works of expansion in the workforce involving children. Involving children. The Candyman's in the house. Candyman is in the house. There we go. Thomas Cicero is depending on this trap house for extra income. Okay? Especially when they need to reimburse taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Over $1 million has been spent on me. On me. May 1st, 2026, Friday, at 6:17 p.m. And February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m. A show of force on both dates. Once I removed the cardboard from the window, it was canceled. The planned attack. That's right. To have me documented with a history of mental health issue illness, to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. Thomas Cicero officials and Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, and Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, with his nephew Anthony J. Loader, continue hiding right next door, 5135, along with the Martinez family, daily plan attacks. This is making sure there's no loose ends to avoid any incrimination, arraignment, or suspicion once I become ill from long-term electronic harassment. Okay? Silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Organized crime family, process. And right before this video, we have the individual 5132 running with the golf clubs on video. Alright, they're just talking for now. I really don't see much going on. We can actually take advantage and take a better look at what's going on. There we go. Let's see what we got. There we go, okay? Silent. It doesn't really... alright, they are working on the second floor. Okay, right there. Okay, they're there. That's the utility work van they're using for transportation of a lot of equipment. And that's the owner's vehicle that we have documented, okay? And we just witnessed a little brother harassment coming from there, being redirected. And that's another reason for the female at the Protein Shake Business to instructed to park here that we have on video. Protein Shake Business that is right there. Protein Shake Business, the door is open. She was instructed to park here, catfish, away from this activity that's taking place. Yeah? A lot of social acting. And we also have homeowner Martinez, 4-door black Jeep, and the female 5139, trap house as well, and homeowner Martinez's other son, removing his front identification. There we go. So the motorcycle took a while to drive away. And that's it. Okay. All right, that's what's going on at the moment. 11:17 a.m. Saturday morning, May 30th, 2026. Okay, so for now, that's all we got for now, guys.